guys, so I'm here today to do a quick review. It's going to be on the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I thought today was a perfect day to do this review because it is literally 110 degrees outside. It is no joke out here in SoCal, Orange County, LA, wherever you at. Literally feels like Hades rose from wherever he came from, hell, I presume. And he's just walking around with us today sharing the heat. It's literally miserable. But anyways, it kind of makes it the perfect day to review this foundation. It is a water-based foundation, which means that it's going to provide moisture for you throughout the day. It also has SPF 15, which means that it's going to protect your face. I'm going to start with some factoids for you guys. So it says it's a lightweight, full coverage, hydrating foundation infused with Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea complex and non-chemical SPF 15 sunscreen. So like I said, it's ideal to wear on days like today, A, because it's hydrating, and B, because there's SPF 15, which is going to protect us from those hot sun rays. It comes in 12 different shades, which I think is maybe the only downside to this foundation so far that I've seen. There's not too broad of a spectrum when it comes to being able to choose shades. Luckily, I got very lucky and I found my perfect shade. I was trying to look for my foundation. I was right in front of my face. I am in the color Tan Sand. I couldn't read for a second. It says it delivers the ultimate in hydration boosting coverage with Tarte's 12-hour water foundation. So it's supposed to last you about 12 hours. The concentrated full coverage fluid formula features 20% water to quench dry skin as it covers and masks any redness, dark spots, and uneven skin tone while softening the look of pores and fine lines. Those are all things that I think all of us want to do and hide, and I agree. I think it totally does all of those things. The custom dropper applicator delivers the perfect level of moisture, rich coverage, and an array of shades to match any skin tone. So yeah, it does come in a dropper, but I don't think it matches an array of skin tones. That's maybe the only thing I've read that's not 100% true. Powered by Tarte's antioxidant-packed Rainforest of the Sea complex and non-chemical SPF 15 sunscreen, the hypoallergenic formula helps restore, brighten, and defend skin from free radical damage and any early signs of aging for a smooth, soft, radiant complexion. So, yeah, I think that everything that it says on there is pretty much true, aside from the shade thing. I'm wearing the foundation right now on my face, and I think it just gives you a really nice, healthy, glow from within look. A little bit about my face. I am oily right in my T-zone, and then more normal on the outsides of my face, but it's really hard for me to wear anything that's water-based or anything that's going to give me a dewy finish because I get oily and I end up just looking like an oily, greasy mess like 10 minutes into wearing the foundation. This foundation is like magic in a bottle. It gives me that dewy look that I always long to have without all the bad side effects. It's weird because it kind of dries to a matte powdery finish, but it still gives you a glow. I don't really know how to explain it, and I know it doesn't make sense, but it's true. So if you're oily like I am and you're looking for something that's going to allow you to be dewy without looking disgusting, I highly recommend this. I think it's great, especially on days like today, or if you live in the Sahara Desert, because that's what it feels like right now. The reason I say that is because it literally feels like I'm not wearing anything on my face. Usually when I put foundation on and then I step outside, I instantly feel like taking my makeup off because it feels like it's melting onto my face, and it just makes you feel hotter and disgusting, and I end up taking it off. With this, I feel like I have nothing on. One of my coworkers today actually asked me, like, how did you do it? How did you wear makeup today? It was just too hot. And I was like, honestly, it's this foundation. And I promise that this product is going to make you look good without making you look cakey, without sweating it off, without making you look oily. It's just going to give you beautiful, beautiful, natural, glowy skin look. I applied it 2 different ways. On one half of my face, I applied it with a brush, and on the other side of the face, I applied it with a beauty blender. I prefer the beauty blender. I think the brush gives you a little bit more full coverage, but I also felt like it didn't give me that natural look. It kind of looked like I was like, oh, she's wearing foundation. Whereas when I worked it in with the Beauty Blender, it looked very natural. I think if you're wanting more full coverage, like I had a little blemish right here, and so I went ahead and put a little bit more on and went in with the brush, but I blended everything out with the Beauty Blender. So depends on your skin, depends on what you like. Both looked fine. I just prefer the Beauty Blender. It does come with its own brush. Maybe using that brush would have made the way that I was putting the foundation on better when using a brush. I just didn't feel like spending another $34. But there is a brush that they recommend that you buy with it. It's called Rainforest of the Sea Double-Ended Foundation Brush. So if any of you try it, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it's worth the $34. I would love to try it out. Like I said, it does retail for $39, which is not bad for a high-end foundation. I haven't found anything in the drugstore that can give me this look and do what this foundation does. If anybody thinks that there's something comparable with a cheaper price, again, let me know. I would love to try that product out. So it comes in this cute package. Look how freaking cute that is. Are you serious? So it has a gold top and it goes into purple ombre, some gold writing. I love me some gold. Tarte did an awesome job with the packaging. It does come with a dropper application. I like it. I feel like it actually gives me a little bit more control on how much product I'm using. I feel like with the pump, sometimes you don't need the full pump and too much comes out. I feel like with this I can control a little bit better. Consistency of this foundation, it is a little bit more runny because it is water-based, but it has kind of a thicker consistency. I know I'm completely contradicting myself in this video, like dewy and matte, runny, but a little bit on the thicker side. I know it doesn't make any sense. Like I said, I don't know what Tarte did with this formula, but it's like a beautiful mix of everything that you'd want in a foundation, in my opinion at least. It is medium to full coverage. It's workable to full coverage. You are going to have to use a little bit more product and work it in a little bit more, but if you just want like a thin layer to get out the door, just kind of even out your skin tone, that is great for this. I did do a pretty full coverage on my face today, and I still don't think that I looked cakey. I applied it about 2 o'clock, and it is now currently 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been wearing this all day in the hot heat. I wanted to test to see if it truly was a 12-hour wear, and honestly, I think it looks amazing still. Usually after wearing a foundation for a while, my oily skin will start to peek through and kind of pull through the pores. I think in here it started to do that a little bit. It wasn't anything horrible. I mean, for wearing it for 12 hours in 110-degree weather, this foundation held up super well. Anyway, I think that's it for this review, guys. I give it 2 thumbs up. It's one of my favorite products right now. I think it just is so beautiful. Let me know if you guys try it out and what you think about it. I would love to hear. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. Bye, guys. Hey guys, so I just started and already things are falling. So sticky and sweaty. Hey guys, so I'm here today to full I can't talk today. It is freaking hot outside. Let's get started. Overall impression, last, I don't know. Put my hands up, playing my song, butterflies fly away. I'm nodding my head like yeah. We're having a heat wave.